we are for Ken. We are for truth and justice for us all. A patcho, a friend me ma comfort Baden Smith. A patcho US na metna. Mr. Ramon kwent to Musa and this year that me imagine some be retirement. But me bano na me nim na me but me wo ekuo we are for Ken. Ekuo no mo no mo ma futu, especially me papa Ken Agyapong. The futu of the man, especially abrochi for say I am refie. Nti me ba nyina me se ye na me befie ada na me nti me tene fie a me sora na mada me pese me ba me ye adwuma enti me nim se me papa bie adwuma bebre o offices a da che me fa nse tru ne namfo obi hia kunwa na me tra am se no meton kunwa na ma me ton kunwa nti me papa Ken Agyapong afutu a o de ma ye especially abrochi for no na me so me fa ya me de bie ye nje home deco enti me de ndase nyina ma ye papa hona Ken Agyapong na mesra mu abrochi for so munyina mumrefie niama ewo ha sesi a shipment ko aboa ya de ntenu nti me se me sheda ko Turkey na makofa nkunwa de aba nkunwa obetimi de agu office na se hotel was a reception ube balcony bebia nti mesra mu mumra na mumbehwe nkunwa ni bi ye wo New Botiano close to West Hill Mall nti mesra mu abrochi for mumra eboa no so ye mumra someone ntimi amakwa mumma mabusu afọ mehwe oba na my video call na ono aso e de akere mu no ehun kunwa sabe moto ye da munyina se we are for Ken chairman Abrefa Jan ono aso ka ho na yeso enya sa hoden na ye de nyina efutu ode man ansa na secretary Frank Adane ono so ye de nase mano any member say what we are for Kenya. We love you all.
Memakwa edeba ENJ home deco asye aha yeton inkonya papa ewa ha sei inkonya leda no wudisi wudemu aye forever and ever just one kasa wo pese wo sesa inkonya no na leda no de wa wo bana wa wo besom wa hu atim se mi fili leda nan kasa enya de a epa enya de etete enya de a esei ani na de ye di enua aye no so no endwa ni mu oduye ye papa ehompa ehonsei eguwu demu a eguwu ho a chese obi eba besrawa fe eti wani mu ye pa ni nyina so ebo eda from ye pa nkonya ne de emu efe ye se de wuhu e wo screen ni so no ye wo single once wa ha se ya se wo bedroom na pese ya audit na ni ahomache wo tena se na wa dwendwen wo life ho a eno so ebusu bebre e wa ha se 2 in 1 e wa ha family size de enso e wo aha se na ENJ home deco enye nkonya kwa ena yeton ye wo center tables nyina so ebi wa ha ye wo side tables enso wa ha ene wo kwa wo demu a esisi nchen wo di wo phone bi beto so charge a no so kama center table no so no flowers ni sisu a ana se wo teddy bear ne da so a fe akono ye pa yeton eye emema shirt designer shirt nkwan so ena yeton wa ha sei yeton shirt papa wo betimi edi etukwan shirt a wo betimi edi akọ wedding program bia shirt a wo betimi edi akọ eyi ase shirt a ehyewo a obi hu se papa yi ana abrante de nani atiye pa because nipa de wipia bonti a ye dressing ne ebi hu nipa usu ne wo ban a wo ye eti dressing de ehu hia ye pa eti no fo ani kire ENJ home deco ha say na ba beje shirt papa efa ehyewo a wankasa wo be feel gbenze within you no na ENJ enye shirt nkwa so ne san so eton wa ha say ye wo wall posters enso e wa ha ebo bedroom ebo ho a fe obi besra wa kono yi a chese eti wanim pa enya go ena midi se de hu screen so se eyefe ani ne bronso ewo from yesan so akwa eye wall clock so e di aba ebo wo no ho a ene enu ane se time ne so kura na person time bia wo hwe wo clock no because efe design no eye one in town wa wunya bi wo ba bia age se ENJ home deco ha sei yakwa eye bathroom eye me was so di aba eno so no efe ye size bia bi wa ha type bia bi wa ha wo ba ENJ home deco ha wonsa ebekam tomato paste aduane no aso hu hia wo to nya mari na siesie wo ho ne wo da mu wi a akase ubedidi eno so ne adwen ho yie pa enti akwa tomato paste original one ne bro eda from enso edi aba ubetini aba betobi yesan so ye cooking oil ye fe sunflower no yakofa bi so edi aba wonim say sunflower cooking oil there ye quality original wo di ye aduane na say we ye mistake bi mpo na bi nchibi gu mu kwa na bro so a oil no ebe solve mistake ni nyina de ama wanka say bia na do ye no na egusu ejane na so ye pa eti no for wani chrem ye enje home deco aha no ye wholesale and then retail wo pese utu tonwa ye available wo person ton maako so ye available wan kasa wa chichi ni benchegen so na wutimi mba wo frɛ number na etwagu screen na mama comfort e de nyema no be brew e wan kasa wo fia wo da ho no wanwa no bete pepe enj e na yaba no ya na yaba no enj home decor na ye di abrochiri abadana.
It's been a busy weekend for me. All over the Savannah area, farmers are busy because the fires have started, and if you don't get your crops in quickly, the bushfires will burn them. So we're harvesting soya bean and maize on this farm. Yellow maize for the poultry industry, and then soya bean. We supply our maize and soya bean directly to estuary farms where they do poultry. Earlier we were on the livestock farm. We started with the goats and the small ruminants, and we started with 300 of them. Right now they've increased to almost 500. We have another 200 animals, and we started just a few months ago, and so it's looking positive. We're going to add the other sheep and then also eventually cattle, and so we're doing livestock and then we're doing crops. One of the major problems we had this year, especially with the crops, is the drought that occurred. After we planted, the rain came to a stop. It stopped raining, and so after germination, we had a problem with the maize and the soya bean being able to take root. Luckily, we have some irrigation equipment here on the farm. We have 3 sets of irrigation equipment. So we rolled them out, and that is what has saved part of the crop. But we lost about 40% of the crop. We were able to save only about 60%. We would have harvested more this year, but unfortunately the drought happened. So what we're looking to do is to go totally under irrigation. We have a small river over there, and we've drilled 5 boreholes, which are very productive. And so next year we're going to use a pivot system so that we can have enough water for irrigation. And it will allow us to do 2 crops instead of 1 crop a year. We have equipment, different kinds of equipment. They're working well, but after sales service is a problem. A lot of the dealers sell you the equipment, but once you buy the equipment, sometimes you can't get the parts, spare parts. And so what we need to do is to standardize the equipment and make sure that anybody who's selling agricultural machinery in Ghana is able to offer the farmers after sales service. Because right now is the harvest time. One of our combined harvesters is down and they don't have the parts. They have to order them from outside. If we say we're waiting for them to bring the parts from outside, by the time the parts come, bushfire would have finished this crop. Happily, one of our neighbors has a good combined harvester, and that is what you saw me riding. We have hired it from him to come and help us, to be able to harvest all the crops before the fires come in. And that's why I believe that we must have farmer service centers where we have specialized agencies repairing and operating the machinery, and then let the farmer farm and let somebody provide him the service of the machines so that it doesn't have to be his headache. Today my headache is about this combine harvester, how to get a part. It should have been somebody's headache. And mine should just be to procure my seeds, get my fertilizers, and be able to grow my crops. And so it's a good experience, but farming is my life. I love it. And I'm sure if I didn't go into politics, I'll be a full-time farmer. In any case, when I retire, after this stint, of course, I'm going to go into full-time farming. If you want to see me, you'll have to come here onto the farm.
Same if you Royal Gallery, Opekuma, and into Jemame number no in Dinkitan with DM 0537 314546 0537 314546. Naman namede atuja amano from mama no in Dinkitan with so person yes say woba no fanya na yo flo and I say yen say woba no fanya bibi fan and nanum in him sem and they may come from Royal Gallery at the amount say from no Mundinkitan with on best say woba no so they ye bibi ewo school and I say po to at the amuna wunya ewa munane and I say one kasa wo to na waton baby biala wo biala Drivi, baby bia wo won sebeka so wo Ghana ha so wa monane baby bia wo bia wo fra mamia wonin bedin kitan wo de na wo so be siesie na wo ba no na wa ye feye papa.
The foundation of every kid's education is important to every parent. That is why Leap International School is here to give your kids a solid foundation. The school that cares about its environment and seeks to transform it is one that cares about the education and well-being of its kids. The school has a playing ground, a bus to convey the kids in and out of school, as well as a well-furnished facilities and resources to groom the kids to future leaders. Not forgetting the well-learned teachers that are patient with the kids to ensure understanding is easy. They are located at Amanfrom off the Popasi Amasaman Road. For more information, call 0246 928 031 or 0246 098 067. Be part of a school that leads, learns, evolves, acts, and develops through sound education. Leap International School, the next leaders.
School na batan biara de ne baro ko hono ni yo. Oye Rainbow Montessori International School. Yeah. Rainbow Montessori International School. What you from Krachi? You see JHS. The Rainbow Montessori International School from ana. What been wrong? What's the what the Montessori curriculum in a syllabus? No what the children are the teachers who hona. When you know why degree holders what the abutana badoyan what the trauma from anadio. Now Rainbow Montessori International School. Wakitaba funyoman what the trauma from anate. It's your mama from an not doing boy wrong. Wakita ultra modern science laboratory, computer laboratory, library and research center, art and sculpture laboratory, hygienic canteen, now for a clinic. Namoye Nika 1 point there. Rainbow Montessori International School. Or your boarding house. Into Unfahu baby Awabiara. Wawa from Batuma school. Unfound there Watakwa, Takrade, Elibo, Cape Coast, Accra, Kumasi. One boarding house facilities now. Or your modern standard. Now wash for papa. It's your house master and house mistress. What you want to a boarding house no? It's your new Biara, Bambo, another security in the sure. And if we from Anabra, the Ebu Rainbow Montessori International School, it was Takwa in Soyem, opposite police station. It is said Obama Rainbow Montessori International School. To what you nada? Was an Obat Shana the Papa, Emanazamsna, what channel 111. It's a quad mission form. It was Hantaman Raban, what Takwa Soyem branch. Frayane 0277 100 823. Rainbow Montessori International School. In Moframa one that in a one fapim. Oshasuaha. It's a Hana Bartan Biara. Ordinary from a river.